Hello. Today is April 26th on a Saturday. And I just wanted to know if you guys are anxious for The Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 3 of the game, which I've been hearing a lot of theories. The biggest theory I've heard is there's a crowbar apparently in this episode, and you have to use the crowbar to get the baby out of Rebecca, which kills Rebecca. And I've heard that some other characters come back. Now tell me in the comments below when you think the release date is, who you think will die, and when this game will actually come out, because they actually finished the whole game 2 days ago. No, like 4 days ago, sorry. So, here's my death prediction of The Walking Dead Season 5 characters. And apparently there's 6 new characters that you guys don't know yet, or that I don't really know yet either. I just know them by name. And there's 2 new characters in The Walking Dead Season 2 game, Episode 3. So, I'll make a video about it, which is after this one. So, starting with Tyrese, Carol, and Judith. I think that Tyrese will survive the season. Many of you probably thought he would have died by now, but I don't. Kind of like Judith, how I thought she would die eventually. I kind of thought she would die right away, but now I don't. And so, if they just kill her, people would expect it, so I don't think they'll kill her anytime soon. Moving on to Tyrese. Back to Tyrese. So the possibilities of them killing off Judith, I would have to say, this is just my percentage, 50% they leave Judith alive, and 50% they kill Judith. For Tyrese. I say 75% they leave him alive, and 25% they kill him off. I say that because we still don't know enough about him. We don't know anything really about his background. In the comics we get to know Tyrese, but he dies eventually. His background was he was a bouncer, he was on the NFL or something, and then something else, but I forgot. Alright, moving on to Carol. Carol is a tricky one. I really don't think she'll die this season, but if she does die, I'll be surprised to hear that she died, because that would be a shocking death for me. But I haven't heard anything about Tyrese, Carol, or Judith, so I guess we'll just have to wait and find out in Season 5, Episode 1, which is Sunday, October 12th, 2014, at 9 p.m. Okay. And the percentage of Carol living, for me, I say 80% living, 20% dead. Because Carol went through a lot from Season 1, where she was just this background character, like she was just, doing stuff that she didn't really need to do. And then we go to Season 2, we see her with her daughter for like half the episode. Her daughter runs away, and then you later find out that her daughter is dead. Basically got bit in the arm. So then, Carol drastically changes when that happens. And you would kind of expect that after you see Sophia leave and doesn't come back. Moving on from Carol. The next character, Bev. I really like Bev's character. I've been hearing it a lot, and, no, I say the actor's name. The character that played Beth, aka Emily Kinney, I'm a big fan of her, but the producer said that she does come back alive, and she's not dead yet, so those of you who think she's dead, as of now, you're stupid. Because the producer even said she's alive, but she's in a dark place. So, if you guys think that she'll die this season, please tell me what you think. Okay. So, I could see, I really want her to survive. Because I really like her music and her character, but I could see the producers doing something to her, like making her character a badass. Sorry for the language, people. A badass, finally. And making her in control of the group, which finally leads her to maybe kill Gareth, Mary, and that Terminus group, because no one came up with that idea yet, and I thought of it, so maybe she finally kills whoever's trying to kill her. And about that picture that is up on her, if that's real, I'll be very sad, because that's like, that would be very sad to see them kill her that way. And that's just not right. You don't kill someone like that. I am gonna cry if that happens. Okay, moving on from that. Sasha. Sasha, if you guys don't know, is the sister of Tyrese. Well, Sasha's character, we barely know anything about. We know that she survived the sickness. That was good development for her. We get to see her have sort of a beginning relationship with Bob Stokey. I don't think her relationship will really last this season. If she or Bob Stokey dies this season, I could see that happening. But they just killed Herschel, and he was the medic, like sort of the army medic thing. And then we have Bob Stokey coming into the mix, and he actually is an army medic. We don't have the nurse anymore. That was Lily, because they killed her off by like her shooting. No, by her just committing suicide by letting the zombies eat her in the middle of season 4. I was sad to see that Megan died, but you sort of get it after a while, because they kill off all the children. Which I was sad, very sad. I was like about to cry when they killed off Lizzie and Mika, because I was like, they won't do this to Lizzie and Mika. They're just two defenseless little girls. Then I'm like, oh my god, why would you do that? You killed off my two favorite children on the show. That was foreshadowing in the beginning though, if you guys didn't know. When they said, look at the flowers. 1, 2, 3. That was the foreshadowing they would get killed off. They do really good effects, like saying like, look at the flowers, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Moving on from Bob. Oh, Sasha and Bob. I give Sasha a 60% alive, 40% dead. We just don't know enough about her to even say if she's dead or alive. But we can assume that she's gonna die. But that wasn't the case for season 4, when we said she would all die that one episode when she got sick. Even I said it, like, even I said she would get sick and die. But for that one, here's an example. For that one episode with the Grove, that the first second I heard that trailer, Lizzie, no! Or Carol, no! And then the second I saw it, I thought Mika was gonna die a different way, but it ended up that both of them died. Lizzie and Mika. That's something you kind of get wrong. Even I got part of it wrong, but I knew someone would die. And since we just had the children die in the Grove, and then no one died in the season finale, we might have a major death in the beginning part of season 4. If we do, my bet would be on, I would have to say, it could be Gareth, but possibly it might not be Gareth, because they're going to be at Terminus for a couple of episodes. Okay. Moving on to Maggie and Glenn. Maggie's character, I've liked a lot from the beginning. Which, in the beginning, you don't really know anything about her. You just know that she had this relationship with Glenn, and then you learn that her mother died in season 2 at the ending of it. Season 3, it's either season 3 or 4. Glenn proposes to Maggie. Maggie says yes. Then they make out. And then in season 4, you learn that Maggie is not pregnant. She reveals it to everyone that she's not pregnant, which had me off board because I thought she would be pregnant. So there's those two. Percentage of them living. I think one of them will definitely die down the road. It doesn't have to be this season. It might be next season. But for both of them combined together and giving them a 70% chance of living, 30% one of them dies. Okay. Oh. The 3 main characters on there that everyone seems to be talking about are Carl, Rick, and Daryl. Now, I know if you see this, you'll be like, you're a a-hole. I don't want you to be saying that stuff in the comments, because I'm sick and tired of you guys saying that when I make review videos. Okay, so shut up. Keep your mouth shut if you don't have anything good to say. Okay, so Carl. Carl in real life is actually pretty, like, he's not very tall, as they show him on the TV series. He's only like 4 foot something or so. He's not exactly 5'3". He's around 5'3" in real life. That's on the TV series, you jackass. Well, I have proof, because I don't really have proof, but I can tell you. When I went to, MonsterCon in Philadelphia, in the beginning of March, I saw him, and my family, that means my brother and mom, didn't see him next to me walking. I noticed him, like, right away, because I pick up on things faster than other people. Alright, so moving on. Carl, and Rick. Definitely not gonna die this season. Not next season. Not the season after that. Possibly season 9. Rick could die. But if they're saying the show could go on for more than 10 years, Rick will die eventually. My guess is he dies in season 15, if they have that, when they go down the road. There's a bunch of different ways he could die, or Carl could die. Daryl will probably keep him around till the end. Till the end, when if Carl's around, they'll probably keep Carl and Daryl around till the end. Michonne. Her character kind of went through a lot this season. Season 2, you just get to see her face, which you can't really tell who she is because she's so dark. You can't really see her face because she's so dark. no racist. She's so dark and you can't see her at all. And then season 3, you learn that she's with Andrea, and then she tries to kill the governor, but it doesn't work. She takes her sword and puts it in the governor's eye. She takes something and puts it in the governor's eye. Matt, this is my prediction video. I do and I know what I'm talking about. Just shut up already. Sorry, that's my brother that goes to RV. So basically, moving on from there, if there's any children in this season, they're definitely gonna die. So I know I forgot some people, but as I think of them all, oh yeah, there are three people I can think of: Rosita, Eugene, and Abraham. I think that Eugene, and Abraham are gonna die, not this season. Well, actually, Eugene possibly can die this season, because if he's in the comics, I forget, he dies the way that he finally tells the people in he finally tells the people in the train car that he's a liar, and so the people take him out of the train car and they use him as bait to eat him. That's how he died in the comics. There's a guy named Eugene, but I don't know if that's the exact same person. Okay. So, that's how he died. Rosita. Rosita is just a background character that we don't really know anything about her. We just know that she's flashy with her clothes, and that she really doesn't wear a lot of clothes. I know. I'm explaining it. Duh. And so, Abraham, Eugene, Tara, Rosita, and Gareth were all promoted to series regular for this season, which means they're in the main cast. Tara. I had no idea that she would survive. I thought it would be the other way and Lily would survive, but obviously she committed suicide, and so she died. So, not Alicia. Lily. Lily, if you guys don't know, was the one who surrounded herself by zombies and let them eat her after she shot the governor. Which I don't think she killed the governor. I think it was actually Michonne stabbing him, which I thought was pretty funny. If you hear Matthew Eckert in the background, he's from Iowa. And this is actually Iowa, if you were wondering. So, moving on from there, Gareth. Gareth supposedly is not the next villain, but he is a bad guy. I do believe they'll only be at Terminus for like 4 episodes, or they'll be at Terminus for like 2. Then they get ready for this war that happens between Rick versus Terminus, because Rick does get into a fight with the Terminus people again, but it's speculated that Rick actually kills everyone, or Mary finally realizes how wrong she's been doing. Well, I'm not going to continue to talk about it, but I do know that this season, in Season 5, Episode 1, we'll learn why the people at Terminus, which is the hunters, why they became cannibals, what happened before they did that, and what made them to decide to act like that, which is sort of the question I just said. And then they get ready to fight, basically, in a war with them, so that's the synopsis of that episode. Which they start filming on Monday, May 5th. And they start filming in wrong state. They start filming in Georgia on Monday, May 5th. I was actually looking stuff up for the spin-off series. It actually has a name now, but they won't tell us. And it's speculated that they're going to Florida, but the spin-off series will not be in Georgia at all. So don't say, is this in Georgia? Because they will laugh at you and tell you you're dumb. In a way. Anyone else that I forgot to mention? Let's see. Oh, there's new characters in Season 5. A lot of you people don't even know this. This character's name is Burton. He's a 17-year-old who lost one of his legs, and he's like Herschel, but he had good perspectives on life, and he actually cares about people and stuff. There's some more characters too. Thank you for watching this video. I know it may be long, but this is just my Season 5 second death prediction of 2014. I know I'll be making a couple more death predictions as it gets closer. This is the April version of the death prediction. Next one comes out in May. May, then June, July, August, September, and October finally. And as these new ideas come out, I'm going to start making videos about it telling you what the captions are. So if they say like Beth is going to die this season, I would definitely tell you. So if that happens, you guys that don't want to hear it, you should probably leave in those episodes, okay? Bye!